Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. In today's video we'll be working here guys on a Dodge Dart, and we'll show you guys if you need to replace the radio steering wheel controls, okay, on your Dodge Dart, the one on the back side of the steering wheel where you control the volume on your radio or change radio stations. Stay with us and we'll explain how to do that. Quick introduction guys, every car we get at the shop, including this generation Dodge Dart guys, will make at least 200 videos. Why we guys take our cars completely apart? Because our mission here at the shop is to save you guys as much money as we can. So please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hopefully you will find the information helpful. Now, if you want to save even more money guys on car parts, tools, anything like that, check out the link in the description of the video below, okay, and all that will be there guys for you. So for your convenience, so you can find cheap car parts and tools if you need anything. First guys, we'll need to disconnect car batteries. Stay with us, we'll do that. Second, we'll need to remove the airbag, because we'll have to actually get to the wiring harness here and all that stuff. Next, okay, the switches I'm talking about is the ones on the back side here, okay, and the one on this side, okay, over there. So stay with us and we'll show you guys how to do that now. First, you need to, okay, we'll demonstrate on the right side, the left side will be the same. We need to disconnect car battery, remove airbag, remove that switch in order to get to the other one. So stay with us, we'll do that and we'll show you what needs to be done after that. You need to disconnect your car battery at least for 1 hour before the repair. If you're not qualified and certified to work on airbags, don't do it guys, because those things, they can kill you, they can kill your passengers, they can kill other people as well. So consider this entertaining video and not a how-to video. So we'll go ahead and show you. First we'll show you that we have the car battery disconnected, and then we'll start with the airbag removal. So let me show you guys first. Okay, we have okay, if I'm able to open the hood, we have the car battery disconnected here, okay, at least 1 hour before that. So that's all done. Now I'll go inside and I'll show you what needs to be done to actually remove that steering wheel airbag. Okay, this is the airbag I'm talking about, and I'm going to cover all that today. We're going to hold the camera, okay, right here on the side. Okay, I want to show you something right here. You have a cap, okay, on the back side. If you have the radio buttons, okay, what you need to do, grab a small screwdriver, okay, like this one here, go inside and open the cap. Okay, like that. Now that cap stays there guys, okay, like that. 10mm socket will be needed for the next step, and we have one bolt that we need to remove. At the same time, hold your airbag with your hand. So let me see if I will be able to do that. Okay, I'll pull the steering wheel a little bit. Perfect. Now the bolt comes off guys. The bolt looks like that, okay. That's the bolt for the airbag. Now the same thing needs to be done to the other side. What I'll do, I'll actually go ahead and turn the steering wheel, but careful because the airbag may be hanging here guys and you don't want to damage it. Here we have another cap, just like the one we already removed. Super simple, get the screwdriver, okay, plug it in there, open the cap. Once you open the cap, 10mm socket guys, and we're going to remove that bolt. Now hold your airbag for the second one especially. Bolt is coming out. Now I want to show you something. Let me bring it this way. Okay, perfect. Now let's come, okay, from a little bit like that so you can see. I'll pull the airbag out guys, okay, slowly. That thing can kill you guys. There is charge, it's super dangerous, okay, so you have to be extremely careful. Let me now see what is, okay, what is holding here. Here on top guys, okay, never ever let it hang like I did. We have one wire that will disconnect. This is not for the airbag. I think this is for the horn, or it's gonna come off the holder. Let me see quick. That's for the buttons guys, I think. So I'll go ahead, pull it like that to the side, okay. Now I'll support the airbag, you have a second person to hold it. Here guys, okay, what I'm going to do with a small screwdriver, I will pry that wire loose. Like that. Now we guys have the airbag wires that we need to disconnect. And this guys is one of the most complicated airbag systems I've seen on a vehicle. Okay, and removing that airbag. We have 3 wires that we need to disconnect, not 1, not 2, but 3 guys, 3 wires. So how you do that? first one, okay, we need to come on the passenger seat, and I'll show you how to do that, because one will be on this side and the other ones will be actually behind it. So let me show you now. So we're on the passenger side with the camera now, and right here, guys, okay, never ever use metal tools around it. Okay, why? Simply, guys, because you can cause explosion and that thing can kill you immediately. So get with your nails if you can, okay, pull that plastic piece out. Okay, we're trying to focus here a little bit. Let me just focus the action on this one up there. Okay, let's come a little bit closer, see if you can. Okay, and never ever twist left or right. No, you just need to pull it. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can focus a little bit. Pull it straight out. Okay, like that. This is one of them. What about the other ones, guys? Right here as well. So never ever use a screwdriver. Okay, but you grab that thing. Okay, I'll grab it with my nails. Okay, and that orange thing, okay, let me focus a little bit, needs to come out. Okay, like that. Perfect. Now right here, the same thing on this side. Perfect. Now grab those and just straight. You can jiggle them a little bit left or right, but don't turn. And as you can see, guys, your airbag is out like that. Pretty stressful, right? But we got it out just like that. So once the airbag is out, guys, okay, you can see like that. You can see, guys, right here, okay, we'll demonstrate on each one of them. We'll start with the cruise controls. We have two screws that we need to remove, and those are, guys, okay, let me double check again. Okay, Torx 25 star looking bit, guys. Okay, let me focus quick right here. And what we'll do, I'll go ahead, remove the screws. Okay, one is out. Okay, let me just pass the camera quick. Okay, like that, so we can see a little bit better. Now I need to remove the second one. Second one's getting out. Now if I grab the switches, guys, okay, let's see what else, okay, is holding these things. Because obviously, guys, okay, you can see they're not coming out yet. Why? Because I think you need to slide them. So let me check quick, and I'm going to let you know in a second. So right here, actually, guys, on the back side, okay, you have one more, okay, one more screw. Let me get that one in, guys. Okay, I'm going to actually turn the steering wheel this way so one person can hold the camera, and I can do that because it's a little bit of a, okay, I'm sorry that my head is in the way, but give me just a second. Okay, I'm almost there. That's ridiculous, guys. I thought I hit it. Okay, right there. The screw is coming out. Okay, let me actually see, guys. I think it's still holding a little bit. So this is it. You can check out how long, okay, that screw is. It's unbelievable, guys. Super long screw. So that being said, I should be able to grab the switches now, okay, and pull them out. Okay, perfect. You can see just like that. Now let me show you what else we need to do here, guys. Okay, I'm going to pull the steering wheel forward so we have more room. We need to disconnect, okay, the wiring harness, okay, for the switches. And how you do that, right here you have one clip that you need to press in. Okay, and pull it out, guys. And this is, you can see, the cruise control switch. Now if you guys need to remove and replace the other switch there, exactly the same way, not very complicated. You can see 2 screws, one in the back, and that thing gets stuck a little bit here, so you need to just pull it out once everything is disconnected. With that switch being removed, now right here on the bottom you have one tooth, guys. Okay, and that tooth you need to push it up and push out at the same time. Okay, let me pass the camera, okay, so I can show you just a little bit better, okay, what I'm talking about. So right here, push up, and at the same time, okay, let me show you on the other side now quick. At the same time, okay, I'm coming right here, it started coming out, and all we have to do, just grab it, pull it out. Now what do we need to do here? We have one connector that we need to disconnect. So this connector, guys, it's this wire over here. Press in here, pull it out. Now grab that, go through here, okay, and the radio steering wheel switch is coming out of there like that, guys. The other one is exactly the same way. Hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful to any of you trying to do that. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos, and see you guys next time.